Hey guys, Scott here. Probably looks like my last video, or maybe it's going to be the video that you're going to see next. Whew, don't know which way I'm going to go. All jokes aside, guys, I've literally had 2 sips of nos and 4 radishes. Not out of my garden yet. My neighbor stopped by on his 4-wheeler with a bag of radishes. And he's like, I know how much you enjoy radishes. Here you go. And were they ever good. Nice and hot and tasty. It was great. Really good. So I hope mine come up as good as what his are. But anyways, guys, this one is about the Cub Cadet that I bought. Been in videos, and I've got some pictures I'll probably post right here. I have been looking. We were going to buy used. I'm frugal, very frugal. So for me to spend a lot of money on, I say myself, because I'm the only one that, well, between Kyle and I, who actually does cut the lawn. The girls will, but they're like, yeah, Dad, we'll do it. Yeah, they're busy. I get it. But I am so angry at Lowe's. I've been searching for, so we did the used, and you saw the video 2 videos ago. If I knew how to do an iCard, I'd kind of put it in here or here. I don't know how to do that yet. So you go back 3 videos, I think, maybe 4, and you'll see the lawn tractor that I bought for $1,250. I got it home, made 3 rounds. Well, where my daughter's best friend's car sitting here. Again, they're adult kids, but they're still kids. She's worked her tail off, and was able to get herself a nice little BMW car. You know, I just love to see the kids doing that. You know, it's is it expensive? Did she deserve it? She's worked her tail off for years. She moved out to BC, came home, and she's going to university and working her tail off. That kid deserves that car. You know, it looks good on her. And but anyways, let's get back. I got to try to focus, guys, or we're going to be here for a 45-minute video. And I know it's hard, but I will stop rambling and get to the point. So, after the episode with the used lawnmowers, my wife and the kids and my mother-in-law said, Happy Father's Day. Go buy yourself a brand new one. And, you know, we're not, you know, in a 7-bedroom mansion. So, you know, to quote and spend what I did, it had to be exactly what I was looking for. And I'm going to say that I thought I had that. I did a lot of research, and I've always loved the Cub Cadet brand. Well, is it a good solid built tractor? It really is. Some of the features that they have are really cool. Instead of getting underneath the lawnmower to clean your deck, they actually have an attachment that you hook a hose up, turn your hose on full, put your lawn tractor in the lawn up to the highest setting, and turn on the deck, and it washes it. So that way there, it doesn't always rust out with the moisture underneath the grass. So the deck's and the deck's good and solid too. So, there was a lot of features that I just absolutely loved. Sorry guys. Again, can't get our haircuts. I wanted a 46-inch cut minimum, and I wanted a 19 horsepower minimum. I'm not a small boy. I get it. I know, I was doing really good before the pandemic. I was down 145 pounds. I've put on maybe 25 since I've been locked up in the house. But that's okay. We're starting to come to the other side. I'll be fully vaccinated by the middle of July. That'll be both shots, 14 days. So, people agree with it, don't agree with it. It is what it is. I've taken all the information that I've had, and I've made the best decision for my family. But again, this isn't about a vaccine, it's about the tractor. So I got off track again. So the tractor, I can't take it away. I found a 19.5 horsepower, 46-inch cut, LX1 I think. Beautiful, put together tractor. It's not cheap. In no means is it cheap. But I looked what was out there. I looked at the consumer reports, both Canada and the US. And Cub Cadet, the one that I got, sits about 8 out of 30. So it's a half decent unit. The problem lies, I called around and I couldn't find one from, within 200 miles, 160 miles, 100, about 100 miles, 160 kilometers kind of deal. Roughly about a 3-hour circle. There was none left. Cub Cadet is doing a major rebrand, and they're coming out with new units for 2022 from what I've been told. But again, I've been lied to several times with the purchase of this unit. But we'll get there. It is by far the best lawn tractor I've used. John Deere's very close. I just think that the Cub Cadet is a little stronger than, not stronger, but thicker steel than what the John Deere is. Anyways, it's like getting into the Ford, GM, Dodge. Everybody likes different things, right? My next door neighbor's got a really good John Deere. It's probably right about here to mine, but it's also about $500 more than what mine was. So wherein lies the issue? I finally found some. There was 5 that weren't on the system at Lowe's, but it was about an hour and a half away. So I called them. I got talking to the manager, and I got talking to the manager, and he's like, I have 3 units. One has a blown motor. He said, there's another one that just has a dead battery. Tell you what, I'll give you 10% if you come buy it right now. I'm like, so it's already on sale, but you'll give me another 10% off. Absolutely, sir. I'm like, I'm coming an hour and a half, so tell me, just don't lie to me. No, that's what we have. I'm like, okay, hold it for me, I'm on my way. I grabbed the trailer, headed down, get there, and I will post the picture here. Simply says dead battery. So I got the young lad to take it out. He did. And then I started noticing a whole lot of scratches and bangs and dings, and I'm like, this isn't new. And I said to the young lad, I said, this new? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I said, it doesn't look new. Well, sir, I'm telling you, it's new. I said, okay. I said, with my neck, I can't get under and look. I said, could you lift it up with a forklift for me? Absolutely. He lifted it up. That thick of grass in the deck. It was a return. It wasn't brand new. I'm like, you lied to me. I drove an hour and a half for nothing. I said, I'm not buying a used unit for 10% less than what you're going to sell me a brand new unit for. Well, that's all we have. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, I'm not buying. So I said, I've just wasted roughly 4 hours of my day. I said, drove across the city of Ottawa for what? Well, that's what we have. And then the other lad spoke up. He said, well, there's a brand new one right there. And I'm like, oh, it's still in pieces. Go pay for it. We'll give you the sale price. And I'm like, well, is there a manager that I can talk to? Because I said, I feel like I was lied to. Manager came out. He laughed at me for even asking. Number one, that's not cool, Lowe's. You don't laugh at customers that are spending over $3,000 with your company. And I really hope somebody from Lowe's sees this, because I tried to email corporate. I tried to call corporate. They were going to return my phone call. That was 2 weeks ago. I don't like to make these videos. I like happy videos, not ones that I feel people got taken advantage of, lied to. Especially whenever I told the young lad that I am disabled, it's hard for me to get around. They knew darn well that me starting out, they knew what was going on. They knew it was a used unit. They didn't know it. They knew darn well. So anyways, the young lads, there was 3 of them there, told me, go pay for the unit. We will put it together and load it on the trailer for you. We just can't tie it down for legal reasons. I'm like, 100% understand. I can tie it down myself. So I managed to get away over to Seasonal, pay for it. And I'm, like I said, over $3,000. Come back, they're gone. It's sitting in the yard. All of a sudden, one of the kids show back up. Kid in his 20s. Shows back up, puts it on my trailer. And I'm like, you told me you were going to put it together. Yeah, we don't have tools. I'm like, excuse me? Number one, you know I'm disabled. I can't do this, guys. And number two, again, you just lied to me. You told me to go pay for it. You were going to put it together. I'm not sure what all needs to be put together. This was part of the deal. I asked to speak to the manager. No more manager. He's gone for the day. Sure, he's gone for the day. So, I bit my tongue. And I said, so you're not going to help me put it together? No, we don't have any tools. And I'm like, well, that seat's going to fly off, guys. It's connected by 3 pieces of wire. That is the safety seat. Whenever you sit on a lawn tractor, if you get off, it kills the motor. Well, it's only connected by that. I'm like, guys, that's going to fly off on the highway. No, we don't have any tools. Disconnect it. So there I was, left alone to tie it down and put it together. Guess what? I put it together, or I tied it down. I was able to get the seat off, put that in the back of my truck. And being a long haul truck driver, it's just instinct to go around and shake everything. Sorry guys, that's just the NOS can going boop. Shake everything to make sure it's, I don't want to kill somebody's mother, father, grandma, grandpa, kids, if I'm going to haul it down a highway and a 6-lane highway. It's going to be safe. I touched the hood, it fell off. The hood wasn't even put on. So I put it in my truck. And I went to straighten the wheels. Guess what? The steering wheel fell off my hands. I had no tools. It's not what I was expecting to be done. So, anyways, it took me about 35, 40 minutes to try to get all the loose pieces off this machine. Get it locked. Get it secured. Get everything into my truck. And go away. And I tried to find the kid that said, we'll put it together for you. Because I wanted to have a chat. And just say, that's not cool to lie. Number one, too able-bodied. But I hate using that D word. But I'm limited to what I can do. It's not my fault. It is what it is. That's why I'm upfront with everybody. So I get home, and it took my son and I an hour and a half to put this darn thing together. Like, everything was apart in pieces. Like, thank goodness I had him to help me, because there's just no way I would have been able to do it by myself. So I called the store to talk to a manager. No manager ever picked up the phone. The young girl on the phone said, "I'm sorry, sir, nobody's answering." I sent an email to the store. No reply. I emailed head office. No reply. I Facebooked head office. No reply. So I'm like, I copied it all and sent it to Cub Cadet. And I said, do you really want a company like this representing you, selling your products? This is what happened. They read it. I have it in my Facebook. They never answered the email. Somebody from Cub Cadet read my Facebook post. And it was private. I don't like to do it publicly. But you know what? I'm not going to It's a lot of money. Maybe to some that's not a whole lot of money. To us it is. So, it just really sucks. And, will I ever buy anything from Lowe's again? Nope. And I've spent a lot of money on Lowe's. The backsplash in our kitchen, we've spent a lot of money on Lowe's. And that comes to an end. And, Cub Cadet, bad on you for not saying, at least we're going to look into things. I would have even been happy with that. But I'll never buy another Cub Cadet. Now, I shouldn't have to. This should last me 20, 30 years. Like I said, it is a good machine. I can't take that away from them. They build quality machines. Customer service, there's none between Lowe's and Cub Cadet. So, unfortunately, 2 thumbs down. Never, ever, ever will I buy anything from Lowe's. And I truly hope that somebody from Lowe's sees this. Because I would love to sit down and find out why they feel the need to lie to people. You can't find any of these machines around. So obviously, it's a good quality machine. They're going to sell it. They didn't have to lie to me. Just mark it down as a used machine. Somebody will snap that up within a week. Even a weekend. But anyways, guys, that's it. I hate these videos that I got to be down on. It's just not my nature. Don't like it. So, why don't you, and by the way, in no way was this video sponsored. I purchased 100%. Nothing has ever been sponsored. Now, the other stuff that Mr. Jim did, he sponsored it, but we still spent 100%. The companies have not donated whatever else to us. This is all legit reviews that I've spent the money out of my own pocket. And like I said, the Cub Cadet was a Father's Day gift from my wife, kids, and my mother-in-law. Which, again, very humbled. And it's really nice to have brand new machinery that, you're not sold. You're not sold and that doesn't fall apart on you. But anyways, guys, again, God bless. Be good. Be safe. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. If you're just here because you searched Lowe's, give me a subscribe. I'll make you laugh. Heck, looking at this mug makes anybody laugh. So, again, Lowe's, you failed. Cub Cadet, you failed. You got great machines, but a little bit of customer service would go a long way. I just wish that I didn't have to do it through a bad kind of negative YouTube post to get my point across. I'm not asking for anything, guys, except for, sorry, sir, you shouldn't have been lied to. Or, oh my God, you really shouldn't have had to put that together. It should have been put together for you. I know that. It cost me to put it together. But, again, not too concerned about it. So, I'm out. And, again, not sure which video is going to land on Sunday. But even if this one shows up on on Monday. I hope you had, hope everybody has a wonderful Father's Day. And like I say, mothers who are doing double duty, God bless you. It's a tough job for two people to do, let alone one. But anyways, God bless, guys.